heart of ancient Greece, a city rose unlike any other. This was Sparta, the land of warriors, silence, and steel. Nestled in the fertile valley of the Eurotas River, Sparta was isolated from the rest of Greece. Its geography shaped its people into hardened survivors. Sparta's society was strictly divided: citizens, non-citizens, and slaves. At the top stood the Spartiates, full-blooded warriors devoted to the state. At the age of 7, Spartan boys left their families for military training. They entered the agoge, a brutal system designed to forge them into elite soldiers. Pain, hunger, and cold were part of daily life. The weak were left behind, only the strong advanced. Discipline was absolute. Talking too much or showing fear brought punishment. Boys learned to steal food, not for greed, but to sharpen their cunning. Getting caught was worse than going hungry. Spartan girls also trained their bodies. Strength was beauty, and motherhood was sacred. Unlike other Greek women, Spartan women spoke their minds. They managed estates and raised warriors. The state controlled nearly every part of life. Personal desires were sacrificed for the needs of Sparta. Spartans ate simple meals, black broth made from pork, vinegar, and salt. Luxury was seen as weakness. Their homes were plain, their clothes practical. They wore red cloaks to hide blood in battle. War was a way of life, not just an event. Every man trained as a soldier, even in times of peace. Even the kings led armies into battle. Sparta had 2 kings, each chosen from royal bloodlines. Enemies feared the Spartans, not for their numbers, but for their discipline and unity. Sparta didn't build grand temples or statues. Their pride was in flesh and iron, not marble. While Athens debated, Sparta acted. Silence was a virtue. Speech was used sparingly. Children were taught to speak with sharp wit and few words. Brevity became their signature. To be Spartan was to belong to the collective. The self meant little, the city meant everything. Even in death, Spartans were buried simply. No names, no honors, unless they died in battle or childbirth. Spartan shields were sacred. Dropping one in battle was a sign of cowardice. Mothers told their sons, "Come back with your shield or on it." Honor meant more than life. Sparta's warriors moved in tight phalanx formation. Each shield protected not just one man, but the whole line. Their discipline made them nearly unbreakable in battle. One out-of-place step could mean death for all. But their strength came at a cost. Individual freedom was nothing. Sparta demanded everything. Even during peace, Spartans trained every day. Strength was a duty, not a choice. They ran barefoot, fought without armor, and learned to endure pain without complaint. Music and poetry were not forbidden, but only if they praised discipline and valor. At night, elders told stories of past wars. Young Spartans listened in silence, absorbing lessons like scripture. To be remembered in Sparta, one had to serve. Glory came only through sacrifice.
Sparta stood strong for centuries.
But no power lasts forever. As alliances shifted and enemies grew bolder, Sparta began to fade. Their strict ways could not survive changing times. Once feared, they became a shadow of their former glory. But the legend never died. To this day, the word Spartan still means strength, discipline, and courage. Their values echo in modern armies, athletes, and even schools. The world remembers their example. Sparta may be gone, but its legacy endures. Written in stone, blood, and history.